Hello, hello, hello. Hey, y'all. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Hello, hello, hello. I hope everybody is having a spooktacular evening. We are dressed for the occasion. We are spooky and good to go. Now, most people that are here probably know who I am. So my name is Katherine Young, and I'm a creative. You are on my channel. Welcome. I do Thriftoween videos, which is basically Halloween with a little bit of the thrifty side. I specialize in vintage, but let's talk about my amazing co-host here. Please introduce yourself and tell people a bit about your channel.
Hey everyone, my name's Brittany, and you might know me as the Davis Manor. I'm fairly new to YouTube. I started maybe 2 years ago. I thought that, I share a love for Halloween, and I know there's plenty of people out there that share this love as well. So I figured I'd create a channel and share my home with you guys. We do a huge Halloween party each year. So basically my channel is me preparing for that Halloween party, which is coming up this Saturday. So
And look at her background, y'all.
Oh yeah. I had to feature some animatronics here because that's one big thing about me is I love animatronics, putting them together, and it's just who I am. So
I had to show that. I had to show that. The
well, thank you.
animatronics
Yeah.
are so amazing. Oh my goodness. So
Mhm.
I was so excited because I just got in the mail the outfit that I was like planning to wear today. It was all late. I didn't think it would come in the mail. And look at this vintage cardigan. What?
Phenomenal. I love it so much.
1980s vintage goodness. And then this dress is spider webs over orange, and it's mesh.
The whole outfit just screams you. I love it.
The whole outfit is over the top, which of course screams me because I am so over the top. I always have to go big or go home.
Mhm.
And speaking of go big or go home, tonight's kind of a special night, isn't it?
It is a special night.
So we have a little bit of a surprise for y'all. And it's just something fun. Brittany is actually a Halloween baby. So her birthday is Halloween, and then my birthday is the week after. So we thought it would be kind of fun tonight to have this be like a little spooktacular surprise birthday party. So, hello,
So,
hello,
surprise!
hello. Hello.
Happy birthday!
So, birthday hats. And mine might not stay on. It's like from the 30s or something. Halloween noisemakers.
I didn't bring any noisemakers.
Vintage noisemaker. and we can't forget the best part. What the best part is we each have our own birthday nummies.
Oh my gosh, don't drop it.
Oh no, man down. Okay, hold on.
It's fine.
It's fine. We got it. All right, I'm going to hold on. I gotta do the thing. Okay, hold on.
Oh yeah. I didn't bring a candle.
That's okay.
I
make
got
a wish for both of us. Okay, so no, it went out.
It's not going as planned.
Hold on. We're gonna get this right. This is gonna happen. Why is it not? You have no idea how expensive this candle was, and it like.
We can just pretend it's lit, I guess.
Okay, so we made a wish. The candle is out. Great. How cute is that candle, though?
Oh, that is perfect. I love it so much.
And the cake, it looks all like spooky and wonderful. Okay, so my wish is that this next year is calm, a lot less calm, or a lot more calm than previous years, and that magical, wonderful, joyous things happen for us.
Yes. My wish is pretty much the same thing.
All right. Well, happy birthday to us. And I'm just going to be sitting here eating some cake while people show us the Halloween goodies. So if you're not familiar with a show and tell show, it really is just a show and tell. We bring people on and they show you their cool Halloween goodies. And basically, we're the peanut gallery and we just go, ooh, ah, ooh, and we just get excited about it.
I love this.
Yes. So we have our first guest coming up. And y'all, I'm nerding out because this is a channel that I like. I die over the creativity that this spooky ghoul has. Exceptional. If you're not following them, you must. I'll bring them on and let them introduce themselves. So here we go. Adding to the stage. Welcome, Sarah.
Hello, everyone.
Here, and let me make you the big person, and you can introduce yourself.
Wow. Hello. My name is Sarah Turo, at Sarah Turo on YouTube, and I am just a spooky enthusiast, like the rest of y'all.
Yep.
I just everything spooky. I like to call myself an amateur crafter. I've been crafting my whole life, but I'm not professional. But it's something I love to do. So I love doing spooky crafts and just kind of sprinkling in the spookiness throughout the year, even when it's the middle of April or December. So.
Y'all, and she's funny. Like, she's really funny. So
thank you.
Yes, she is spooky all year round, just like Brittany.
I love it. Yeah, it's challenging sometimes, but when the rest of the world isn't on the same page with you, but it's fun. It's fun, like just shoving in people's faces. So,
but that's why we're on YouTube. We found our people.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep. So, do you want to just jump right in?
Yes,
and just show you.
Yes,
okay.
Please.
So I know we want to get through people. So I have 2 items.
Yeah.
And the first item I want to show. Ooh, should I save the best for last? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do my second one, and then the last one, it'll be my absolute favorite. So my first item is an item I got this year. And if you have seen my haul video, then you already know, you've already seen what this is. But I got an item that I've been wanting to get for quite some time. And most of you, if you're in the spooky community, you know about German die cuts and just how expensive they are. If you're lucky enough to own one, I'm very jealous of you. But I don't have any German die cuts, and really no paper Halloween at all. Really, it's something that's been lacking in my collection. And so I've been wanting to find just a paper cutout, especially a skeleton. And I went to the Brimfield and flea market. If any of you have been, it's in
they all know about it.
Okay. I'm sure all of you have either been or know. But I went this year for the first time, and I found my first little paper I hope my camera's doing it justice. I found my first little paper skeleton, and I don't know his year. Unfortunately, it says 19 on the back. That's all the info we get. So, but he is definitely vintage. He has the little hinges on his joints, which is fun. And yeah, I was just so thrilled to find him. And I just moved into this house, so it's still very bare. So I'm gonna put him up here somewhere. Very, very excited about this guy. So that's my first.
Really cute, and your really background looks adorable. I love your office.
Oh, thank you. My blurry.
You're okay. You're okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it'll look really good on your wall back there too. That's going to be a perfect spot for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, oh my god, yeah. It's so bare, and I've been like slowly unpacking all of the all the stuff in my boxes. So
Yep.
Next item. So this item was in the previous year's haul. And I got this guy at the Witch City Consignment on Essex Street in Salem. Now,
I've been there. It's so good.
it's a good one. It's a good one. And it's very like hit or miss. I've gone one year and it was like, where's Halloween?
Aw.
And, right? And then I went this last year and it was like packed. So I had been looking for I wish I had a photo to show you guys. But I have been looking for this little ghost guy. He's coming out of a pumpkin. He's a little sculpture, and it's a vintage Avon item. And I had been looking for him for a while. I saw him on Instagram, and I always just kind of kept my eye out for him. He's about this big, so you definitely got to look very closely. And so we were looking around in that store, and lo and behold, in one of the cabinets, they had this little box sitting there. And I knew that was the box. And it says Avon Littlest Pommet on the box. And I was like, to the lady, I was like, is there anything in there? And she was like, she was very like weirded out by how excited I was about this. She was probably like, what's even in there? And she was like, I don't know. So she opened it for me, and there he was, if I can get him. So I know it's so tiny to show on camera.
It's super cute.
But it's this little, like, it's called a pommet, and I'm sure some of you were like, what on earth is a pommet? And it's just like an air freshener. He's just like this little air freshener.
Oh, that is so cool.
Right? And he smells like he's like a vanilla, like it's not it kind of reminds me of candy corn, but not quite.
Okay.
But he's from the 80s and he still has his scent.
Oh,
awesome.
Which is pretty cool that he still smells like, you know, how he was designed. And like I said, I have been looking for this guy, and I was finding like really crusty guys on eBay, and I'm like, no. So I was just so happy to find this little guy, and hopefully he's in focus.
We can see him.
Okay, good. But yeah, so this is like my prized possession, as goofy as it is, and I just have him sitting in my cabinet on top of the box over there. So those are my 2 items.
Oh my goodness.
This is really, really cool. Thank you so much for sharing.
And I can just tell how excited you are, like, about the items. So
it's ridiculous. My husband is like,
Oh my God.
but you know, it is what it is. So
thank you so much for coming on. And do you have anything else to leave with our audience, or just they should watch for all the spooky content from you?
Yes, all the spooky. I have another video coming up before Halloween drops.
Nice.
And then, but regardless, the spooky train just keeps on chugging on my channel. So yeah, it's at Sarah Turo. And it's the same for my Instagram. Or actually, wait, it's the reverse for my Instagram. It's at Turo Sarah.
Okay.
So,
and I did put your link in the chat. And when this live is over, I will link everybody in the description. So if you're watching this later, everyone will be linked below, and you can go to these channels, follow them, check them out. I highly, highly recommend her craft videos because, my Lord, you have some dedication.
Oh,
that die cut. Oh my God. I was like, she's still doing it. She's like, I'm going to get this done. Delusion. It's delusion. That's all it is. I'm going to get this done. All right. Thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you and talk to you. You too. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah. Thank you for coming on. All right. Bye. Bye. All right. So the next person we are going to bring on is someone y'all know. Y'all know this Southern gem, this sweet dearest. Here, come to the stage is Miss Pamela Bama herself. Hi. Hi, my dear. How are you?
Happy birthday to you two beautiful girls.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you. It is farewell to my 30s, baby.
Oh my word. Oh my gosh. 30s were so good for me. I can remember that. That was the first decade that I really and truly had fun.
Right?
Because, I had Kelly right after 20. I mean, at 20, I was a mom.
Yep.
But by the time I got 30, she was 10. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
it was kind of like there was a little, it was finally I get to throw down a little bit. And I'm telling you what, there was no moss growing on this old butt during the
Okay. So, Miss Pam, let's make you big and introduce yourself.
I am Pamela Blanchard. I have a YouTube channel under the same name, Pamela Blanchard, and I do live sales every Saturday night where I sell vintage and antique items.
And y'all need to check out her live sales. They are just like a hug. You don't need to buy anything.
No.
You don't need to buy anything. You can just come and laugh your little patoot off.
Yeah, that's the fun of it for me is just having company on a Saturday night.
Yes.
I love that.
And your daughter usually joins you.
She usually joins me. Sometimes my son-in-law does, which I love it when they both come. Sometimes they can't make it, but yeah, sometimes they do.
Yes. So what do you have for us, my dear?
Well, I have three little different areas of Halloween collecting.
All right.
Two of my favorite things to collect for Halloween is 10 litho noisemakers and the ephemera postcard, Halloween postcard.
Yes.
Okay?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, I made the mistake of selling a bunch of my Halloween postcards this year, and also I sold some of my noisemakers, but I won't be making that mistake next year. So if you got them this year, more power to you. But I like that. Now, I'm partial to these. I'm partial to these little clickers.
The clickers?
Because they look so cute, and they're usually very small, and you can stick them in anywhere.
Yes.
Now, you can still find these pretty reasonable. And when I say pretty reasonable for vintage Halloween, I mean like $18 to $30. You can find these. And,
okay.
and they still be in this condition. I mean, see, that's just almost perfect.
That's so cute. Yeah.
It's really the cutest thing.
This one is by United Toy Company. You can get Kirchhoff, Cones, Shine, which is Chein, I believe. The U.S. Toy, there's just different people, but there's my favorite. And then another favorite is this witch one.
Oh,
now, I love her. And the ones with the little wooden handles are the older ones. There are some with plastic handles, but I like the ones that come with the wood.
yeah.
And they all work wonderful. But if anybody's got pets, I won't do it because it's kind of...
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
But she's so cute. And I think she's a Kirchhoff. Yeah, she's a Kirchhoff too. But I love her. And then I'm very partial to these little ones too. But this one is my favorite because it's still got its little 10-cent sticker on the back.
Oh.
But I like the witches. I like the witches.
Yeah.
Love it.
The little witches. And this is also a Kirchhoff. It says, we're the life of Kirchhoff, the life of the party. Yes, you are, baby. And then that's 3 from my noisemaker collection, and then 3 from my postcard collection. These are 3 of the ones I kind of like and put out every year. This is just a horoscope card.
Ooh.
But the reason I keep it is because it is the October the 1st through the 31st horoscope. And this is from the 1920s. And I just love it. It says, I won't, read it all, but it's just really, really good. And it's got all the little like the cat and the bat and the witch all
Yep.
around the outside of it. Love that.
Mhm.
And I keep them in the plastic because I am a disaster waiting to happen. So if I don't, they'll get all messed up. And I like her because she's kind of like Victorian looking, and I collect
Wow.
Victorian things. And I like her, and I like the way the Halloween is done with the apostrophe.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I love
And now
that.
this
face
one was
in
never sent to anybody. This is a tux, I
Tux.
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a tux. And that's my favorite to collect, but I can't, sometimes I can't afford those when I find them in the wild. But she's like one of my favorites. And this, as plain as it is one of my favorites because the little poem is about fairies coming to visit you at Halloween. And I love a little fairy or a brownie or anything. So
Read the poem, Miss.
It says, a jolly Halloween, a jolly Halloween, just may some good fairy with her wand be with you tonight, though unseen, protect you well from ill or harm this jolly Halloween.
Aww.
So it's like a sweet,
Cool.
no, it's more like a sweet little sentiment than it is
Love it.
a scary one. But that's 3 of my favorite ones of those. And then I just brought, now anybody who is here from our vintage community will already have seen these, but I just brought them for the ones that may just be from other places. And these are 2 of my little kitschy things that I make every year, just like the little Bumpy Chanel black cat. And this year was the little witch's cauldron with a little felt cap in a little, like a witch's black pot. I just like to make crafty things for each Halloween, or each season or whatever.
I love
Those are
them.
so stinking cute. Oh my goodness.
That's what it is. Hey, Amy.
Now, people can find you this Saturday, right?
This Saturday night. I don't have anything between now and Saturday night. And yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Saturday night, I'll be handling my live stuff. I've started selling vintage Christmas now. So I'll be selling, not the whole show won't be vintage Christmas, but I'll be having a lot of my vintage Christmas between now and the end of the year.
And then, Miss Pam, do you want to tell them our secret?
Our secret?
Yes. I don't know.
I thought, well, I'm so good.
Pam too.
Listen, baby.
Well, Miss Pam, you and I are doing a
It's going to be
sale.
on my channel for a live sale. And I don't have my calendar with me, baby. What night?
It's November 1st.
November
It's the day
1st.
after Halloween.
It's yes, it'll be after Halloween, and that is at 7 p.m. Central on my channel, Pamela Blanchard. It's just Pamela Blanchard on YouTube.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you for
on.
having me, and it was so nice meeting you, Brittany.
It was
And
so nice
Sarah,
meeting you too.
it was nice meeting you too, baby.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, hon.
Okay. Let's see. There we go. Both of us. Do you not just love all this vintage Halloween?
I love it. And it's really getting me like, okay, now I need to start collecting more vintage. Like I am dying over these postcards and noisemakers. I don't own one. What am I doing with my life?
Ooh. Well, I'll tell you what, they're actually really hard to find. Vintage Halloween is out of all the different vintage things, it's up there on the hard to find stuff.
Mhm.
I'm trying to even think if I think my hardest to find collections are mourning items and medical quackery. And then it's the Halloween. It's way up there on the hardest things to find.
And
Okay.
I think since you and I have become friends and stuff like that on YouTube, you really opened up a door. And I don't know if my husband's happy about this or what, because now I'm okay, now I'm on the hunt.
All right, let's bring on our next guest. My dear sweet friend, Katie. I miss you, my dear. I miss you so much. Hi.
I miss you too. Hi, guys.
Oh.
It's so fun to be a part of this. And man, the Halloween showing so far has just been killer. Let me tell you, I'm dying over all the postcards and noisemakers. And I don't typically collect Halloween, but now I want some more postcards.
I know, right? Oh, goodness. So, Katie, introduce yourself. Tell people where they can find you.
Hi, I'm Katie from Vintage and Vinyl here on YouTube and on Instagram. I have a Saturday night sale after Pam at 10 o'clock Eastern. You can find me with Soulmate. We sell some fabulous vintage jewelry if you're interested in that. And I also do a podcast with Jeffrey from Real Nifty Vintage, and that is on the weekly Speak Easy channel. So you can find me those couple of places, which is exciting. And since a collection is 3, I thought I should bring exactly 3 items because now I have a perfect Rocky Horror Picture Show collection. And I couldn't wait to bring all of this stuff to show you guys because I love Rocky Horror. I love October, and I love getting dressed up to go to my local showing here, which is actually this Saturday. So I'm getting all my things out, and it just makes me very happy. So I've been spinning this record, and actually I brought this for 2 reasons. 1, because it's Halloween themed, but 2, Catherine was actually with me when I got this signed by Susan Sarandon, which is cool.
I was.
Yep, she was there. So the first thing I have is this fabulous picture disc. It is a Rocky Horror Picture Show limited edition. This came out in the 1970s, and there is Susan Sarandon's autograph. I love that she put "Be It" from one of the Rocky Horror songs. If you know the show, you know the reference. And then the back is really cool. It's got all the cast and the songs, and it's just a neat album. And then, of course, because it is a picture disc, on both sides, you've got Frankenfurter doing different things. So as it spins around, you get that cool picture disc image. So I really love this. This was a cool thing. And to meet Susan Sarandon, how awesome was that? So now I got to get the rest of the cast to sign it. The other thing that I brought is actually pinned on to me. I bought this on eBay a few years ago, and I was so thrilled to get this. This is a Rocky Horror Picture Show from Fox, the movie company that made Rocky Horror, brooch, and it has the lips and it has all of the little markings on the back.
I love it.
Given away as like a movie prop, not a prop, but a giveaway for promoting the movie.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about Rocky Horror is it first started as a musical in England, like above a bowling alley, and they kind of did it to make fun of all the horror shows and films at the time. And then no one really caught on to it, and it became a movie, and the company, Fox, was going to pull the plug on it actually partway through, and they somehow got it out to theaters, and it started these midnight showings, and people really didn't know what it was or understand it. And then it kind of became this cult classic, which is cool, and I love it, and I love going and dressing up. So the last thing that I have to show is in my office, and I had to bring a picture because it's so large that I couldn't get it off the wall. So this is my office. There's a little sneak preview of it. And then I took a picture, not the best photo because of the glare, but that is an original 1970s Rocky Horror Movie Show poster from a theater that I had custom framed for my office. So that's cool. Because Rocky Horror, I think, is probably one of my all-time favorite movies. And it's just, that's my little Rocky Horror collection.
Oh my gosh. I love that. I love that. Katie, I didn't know you were going to bring Rocky Horror. That is so perfect. Yeah.
Well, I thought, I have a postcard. I have a few like Halloween things, but I'm like, I want to do something a little different and more fun. So I decided to do Rocky Horror, which is
I love that.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing those. Those are awesome.
I'm glad. I'm hoping to get more Rocky Horror things in the future.
All right, Katie. So people can find you on Saturday, right?
Yes, but this Saturday I will be at the Rocky Horror showing, so I will not be doing my sale. So come back next Saturday. I'll have my sale then, but I will be dancing along to the Time Warp and throwing rice and all kinds of other fun stuff.
That's awesome, my dear. It was nice seeing you. Hopefully we will see each other in person soon.
Yes. Happy birthday, guys.
Thank you so much.
Happy Halloween. Oh my God.
I'm obsessed. Oh my gosh. That was so awesome.
So I didn't know like that was what she was going to bring because she does have Halloween stuff too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I didn't know that she was bringing that.
That was so cool.
It was cool. But yes, I was with her when she met Susan Sarandon. I was there. Okay. So the next one, we are bringing on a gentleman that just started up a channel and who is doing quite amazing. His content is just, it's real fun. So welcome to the stage, my friend Logan.
Hello. Hi, everyone. How are you?
We are good. We are good. Here, let me make you big so everybody can see your amazing Halloween tree.
Yes, all of this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Catherine said, I just started my channel in June of this year. So it's something that I've kind of always had an interest in, and you know, there's no time like the present. So here we are. I have been, admittedly, probably for the last 3 weeks or so, I've been a little bit MIA. I had big plans for all of Halloween to do a video every week that was not necessarily vintage related, but just some sort of Halloween something, because this is my favorite time of year. So I just like when it gets crisp in the fall and there's haunted
Oh, I
houses and
know.
bonfires and all of that. So Halloween is my season, but I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit, but I will get back on, I promise. So I don't have anything coming up to plug, but if you follow my channel, make sure you subscribe. That way you are up to date next time I do post a video. What I'm gonna show today, I will kind of show you up close. But I put it back here
So
because it's so
good.
big that you can't see it. But this is a blow mold, which obviously, I picked this up. You can see it in one of my videos that I posted in July. I had found this at a bed and breakfast in my hometown that was selling. And so they were literally piling things out of the basement window, just handing out totes of things. And it was all there's so many cool things. You could have went back literally every hour and there would have been different things out for you to see because there was just so much to offer. And it was just, you know, they had collected for so many years because it was this giant house that they had to fill with things. And I don't know, I just found a lot of very neat things for super affordable prices. I think this I was part of a group that I paid like $8 for this blow mold, some of the bead and pin and like satin ornaments. There was a Napco figurine in there that was like the Halloween baby.
You little
And
shit.
yeah, I got a hella deal. But at the time I didn't know it. When I was filming the video for this, doing the haul, I was like trying to read the back of it to try to figure out, because it is signed back here Don Featherstone, which
Yep.
at the time I didn't know what that meant. I just knew that it was in 1994 Union Products is here on the bottom. And I thought, you know, I'm going to get it. Blow molds are, you know, they're very popular. People want them. And even at $30 or $40, it is, you know, I'm getting a screaming deal paying $8 for the bundle.
Yeah.
If I'm going to resell it, there's still some meat on the bone there. And once I researched it, I found out, and in the video that I did the haul on, I popped up several comps, but these sell for well over $100.
Yeah.
And I had no idea when I bought it, which now I'm clinging to it for life. No one can have it. But I went
Fine.
down a rabbit hole because I didn't know who this Don Featherstone was and why his stuff in particular was so valuable and so popular. And he graduated from the Worcester Art Museum School of Art in 1957. And upon graduation, he started working for Union Products, which is who produced this, in 1994. Well, in 1957, the same year that he started, they brought him on to design 3D animals. That was his purpose for being there. And he designed the infamous, it went on sale officially in 1958, but in 1957, he designed the one and only pink flamingo. All the plastic pink flamingos that you see in people's yard, he was the designer of the person to create that for the very first time
Okay.
through Union
That's so
Products,
cool.
which I thought was so neat. He became the president of Union Products in 1996, and he was the president there through 2000 when he retired. During his time there, he designed over 750 different items
Wow.
over the years there. So I found a whole bunch of neat stuff about him online. He always kept pink flamingos in his yard. Like, he had like 57. It's a very odd number, but it said 57 that he would keep in his yard. And for more than 30 years, he and his wife dressed in matching outfits every day. If he had a shirt, her dress matched, or his tie, or whatever, they were somehow I don't know, coordinating, which I thought was super neat.
So you said
Unfortunately,
57. Is that you said that's the year, right?
50, yeah, so 57 is the year that he graduated from
And
art
he had
school and
57
started with taking
flamingos.
products. Oh,
Maybe that's why. 'Cause that's a
maybe.
really
I
random
didn't put that
number.
together just now. I thought that's such an odd number. But you're right. He created it in 1957.
Yep.
So I guess that there's a significance. I thought that's such an odd number, but
It is a
you're
really
right.
odd number, yeah.
That's probably why. But I know that it's not 3 of things, but because he had such a neat kind of like quirky life and stuff, I thought that it would be cool to keep looking for these and to find them. Of course, I have a few Christmas blow molds and things like that, but my blow molds stay inside. I don't put them outside to be damaged or anything. And so I thought, how cool to start looking for Dawn Featherstone stuff and to collect it and have them, seasonally. He did he has like a pilgrim set. There's turkeys. My favorite is the Frank. There's a Frankenstein blow mold that
Oh,
he
I know
did,
which one
and
he
that's
is.
my favorite one. There's one for sale at antique mall that's about 15 minutes away from me. And I look at it every time I go in there, but they want like $300 for it. I'm like, no,
No.
maybe I've been a little spoiled after finding this bad boy for part of an $8 lot bundle. So I know I probably won't find that good of a deal again, but that is my goal. I guess it's my new bolo. And should be for you too. If you see something created by him when you're out, maybe pick it up if you can get a good deal on it.
That's awesome.
Because a lot of his items sell for, they bring a pretty high price. So
Oh
that's
my
what I wrote.
goodness. Thank you so much for the history lesson.
Yeah.
That was like the nerdy, fantastic history thing that I needed. Like, it was this, it was just,
Yes.
yeah.
Love that.
Love that.
Well, thank you guys so much for inviting me. It was so much fun to be a part. So, and
Yeah,
happy
I miss
birthday.
you, Logan. We'll have to do something again soon, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Happy
Well, see you
Halloween.
later.
All right. I'll see you later. Bye. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. Those blow molds, that was the cutest blow mold I've ever seen, I think.
Right?
And now I'm gonna be on hunt for that too.
So
Just add it to
I
the
knew
list.
the name, but I didn't know the flamingo stuff.
Yeah.
I
that's so
didn't know
cool.
how prolific he really was. So
Mhm.
that's super interesting. Now I'm all like, oh, now I need to know a little bit more about him because he's like this prolific artist, and I know exactly which Frankenstein he's talking about too.
So
It's going like this.
I think so. I'm gonna have to check because I think my mother-in-law has one. We were talking last week. She has a Frankenstein blow mold that we apparently, I don't remember whenever I first came up here. And long story short, I came up here and I went yard selling with my father-in-law, and we found a Frankenstein blow mold. And it's one of those that's like doing this.
Like this. Yes.
Yes.
Like this. Yes.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to check out and see if that is this same person.
I think
Now
it is.
I'm excited.
I think it is. I think it is. Okay, so next up, we're just going to go in order of who popped in the back in order. So Kathy, that's going to be you, so that you're just giving you like a little warning. But welcome to the stage, one of the sweetest people. Like she just radiates like really good energy, and she's just a doll. She's actually hosted a show and tell before with me. So welcome to the stage, Kathy from the Kitschy Cat.
Hi.
Hello.
Good to be back.
It is so nice to see you, my dear. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Thank you for the compliments. I much appreciated. Thank you.
And you like spooky season, so you're my people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And I'm pretty close to Salem too, so I need to get myself out there.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me make you the big person and
Okay.
introduce yourself and such.
I am Kathy, the Kitschy Cat. I have sales here on YouTube Thursdays at 3. It's easy way to remember. It's just the part. um, health permitting, I guess, is the best way to put it. I've been not
Yep.
feeling so great lately, but been going. My next sale will be on Halloween, I guess. I forgot it was on a Thursday,
Oh, yep.
and I was thinking about selling Christmas, but I'll
Hey,
just see
why
what
not?
right. So, yeah, I love being festive for all the seasons. It's just kind of I think the vintage community in general, we love being festive. So,
I think so. I think so. Any
so
excuse to buy a piece of vintage decor, and then we're like, wait, we need to change them out for the seasons though.
yeah, yeah, it's just a requirement. So the items I wanted to technically bring today, I don't have access to them right now, but
Okay.
one of them was the popcorn, melted plastic popcorn jack-o'-lantern face with the witch
Yes.
hat. I grew up with
Yes.
that and still have it.
Oh.
So there's that. And then I have a really awesome next year
Okay.
collection of girly candles.
Ooh.
If
Okay.
anybody
Yes.
does anybody if anybody out there doesn't know what girl is, Gurley, and they do all the different holidays. They were sold at gas stations for like 10 cents a piece back in the 50s. It was something to do with the excess paraffin that they used to make the candles. They were also tavern candle company at one time as well.
Okay.
So anyway, that's my little Halloween knowledge. And I did bring, I mean, these have been sitting out back. Those were all bins finds, 70s and 80s, back there. So I just wanted to
Aw.
show those. And so was the skeleton. He's 1979, I believe. He's just kind of
Ooh.
chilling back
We
there.
think we saw one of those up close today.
Yes. So what I brought tonight is I just brought the one thing. It was I find at Goodwill back in the days of yore when when everything was inexpensive no matter what season. This was probably $2 or $3. I'm gonna turn the light off because and you'll probably guess what it is as soon as I say it. I'm gonna turn the light off.
Oh.
It's a little old. And I found this guy back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's a little bit
yes.
worse for wear, but that's all right.
Oh my God. Look at his little vest.
I love his face. He's so
Me too.
cute.
He was like the centerpiece of a picture window I used to have, and I would put lights all around the window as well. And it would just be him standing there, looking cute. So there's him with the light off.
So he is the harder one to find. There is another version of him that's like a haystack that's way
Yeah.
easier to find, but him with the little vest, he's very hard to find.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
So yeah,
he's super cool.
that same year I went back and I'm kicking myself still. I saw the one with the cat on the bottom, and I thought, well, you have him already. You don't need the other one.
And you're, oh no. Oh no.
This was a good 10, 12 years ago. I'll never live it down.
Oh no.
The company on this is it's actually I don't know if I've let me unplug it for 1 second. That plug likes to go right inside there too. You have to be careful. Let me see if I can bring it to the front here. Greg Products? Greg Products?
Okay.
Is that right? I don't
Okay.
know.
I don't know.
I expected it to be something else, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Super
That's
cute.
my little guy.
I love him.
His
He's
little plastic-
special. I love him.
Isn't he cute?
He's really cute.
So cute.
And he's always been like, carefully wrapped up every year because you're not gonna find these anymore. So
Yes.
yeah, that's it. And I'm wearing my special Halloween garb as well. This
I
hood
love it.
turns into a skull face.
Oh,
It goes right over your
tell me.
face.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
And I did Beetlejuice nails. I painted my nails.
Nice.
I wanna see
you
the
put
hood.
skull face? Show us how the
Oh,
skull
yeah.
works. How does that work?
Hold on. Okay, 1 second.
Oh, it
Ready?
dips. Oh no.
Oh, there's all the way out. There's eye holes. I love it.
Yes. Oh
No, I
my
can't get it off.
goodness.
That's where I got it.
Goodwill.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, my dear. Thank you so much. That blow mold is fantastic. It is like
I
the
love
war
them.
of the blow molds tonight. Y'all are bringing the heat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Thank
All
you so much
right,
for
so
having me.
yes, thank you for coming on. I miss you, my dear. And so next sale is on actual Halloween then, huh?
Yes, yes.
Oh, awesome. Okay, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. Bye.
We'll talk to you later, my dear. Bye. Oh my God.
That was insane. The cutest little blow mold. Oh my gosh.
That little vest one is hard to find.
Is
Like
it?
you can't find the little vest one.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so for the people in back, I see you, Beth and Heather, but just know the next person I'm bringing on is going to be Kim. Okay, there's your warning, my dear. I'm pretty sure the last show and tell I accidentally threw Kim on the stage when she wasn't supposed to be on, and it was a fiasco. So I'm very sorry about that. I swear to God, we're going to do it better this time. Okay, so the next one is this content creator, this reseller has the most spectacular girly taste in vintage. Anything pink, anything gold, anything that looks like it would be in a princess tea party, it's her jam. She has a very, very specific aesthetic, and it's so much fun. So please welcome to the stage my friend Kim from Oh My Vintage.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Happy birthday, Brittany and Catherine.
Thank you
Well,
so
thank
much.
you.
Happy Halloween. I love your earrings, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I actually made these. They're on my
Oh.
Etsy from my Midnight Moon collection. So
Those
I
are
have more. I have more of these if you want.
Here, let me
Um,
show them up close again.
Oh, hold on. Let me just take them off because I don't want to get up and. So I made a star and moon,
Those are
Wow.
so
and
beautiful.
made it out of clay with real gold foil.
Really? That is
Yeah.
so cool. I
And
love it.
and black
And
paint.
now, are these in your Etsy?
Yeah, they're on my Etsy, and I have
Yep.
other different ones in that collection. I'm trying to think of words.
Awesome. And I love
Yeah.
your garland behind you too. That's really cute.
Oh, thanks.
Adorable.
I actually got this with just the pumpkins, and then Kathy from the Kitschy Cat. I actually got these black owls from her and just clipped them on to my garland.
I think it's perfect. I think it's
Yeah.
absolutely perfect.
That goes really well. Yeah, it looks really good.
So, where can people find your sales?
So I have monthly YouTube live sales every third Tuesday of the month at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. So my next one will be on Tuesday, November 19th at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. I also sell on Etsy. I selling vintage clothing, jewelry, handbags, and handmade collections like this. And I also sell on eBay, selling vintage decor and all sorts of other home stuff.
And
Yeah.
I just have to brag about you a little bit, my dear. If anyone doesn't know this story, Kim actually had an item, a dress bought and used on the Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Yes. Yeah.
So
and
one
it
of the items she sold.
Yeah, it was so fun. It appeared twice on the show. So I was like, hey, they used it more than once. So I was like, yay. So every
Yep.
time I kept watching, I just kept zoning in. Oh, there it is.
That is so
And
cool.
I love when they bought from me. They weren't discreet about it. I was like, oh, someone bought a dress from me, and then I saw it said the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel costume department. was like, oh my God, that's so amazing.
Wow.
So, so today I was like, I can't just bring one. I gotta bring it all. And then,
Absolutely. Yes, we're
my
here for it. We're here for all of it. Let's go.
husband Patrick was like, just display it on the tray so you can show it all together. So
Yes.
I'm gonna work my biceps a little bit. So it's so, as all of you know, it's very hard to find vintage Halloween items, and I decided I want to craft them for my live sales. And the ones I'm going to show, they're actually still available. If you want one, you can let me know. So, okay, hold on. Da-da-da-da. There. Oh,
Oh, they're so cute.
I made like little assemblages. I want to show them all. They're right here. I want to show them all together. But I can show them really quickly, like one by one.
Yes.
So let me show you. So yeah, it's so hard to find vintage Halloween. So I wanted to make like mini assemblages.
Oh, I love that one.
And I found like things that I thrifted, like these like little buckets with the orange color, and added like orange and black sparkly accents, and says Happy Halloween. So that's the owl. And then the girl with the yellow dress with the black cat.
That's cute.
And then this one, it's like a metal, like jack-o'-lantern metal
That's
bucket.
cool.
And I didn't realize till my husband pointed out. He's like, oh, did you notice it's like she's making the letter H for Halloween?
Ah.
And I was like, oh, I didn't realize that. So I found like these vintage illustrations online and just printed them out.
Yeah.
So at least like I don't feel bad about using them, you know, and
Yep.
it's hard to find them.
Yes.
So and this is on both sides too, the
Very cute.
here. And then the last one, I had so much fun crafting this one.
Oh, that one's real cute.
That one's probably my favorite. That's the cutest little witch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then I put a little like trick or treat little sign back here. It has like a black gingham ribbon. And these actually, I can only open this one, but this one actually opens. So you could put like an LED candle in here and let it glow. So yeah. And I had so much fun crafting these. Like I stayed up really late one night and I woke up my husband, I'm like, wake up, I want to show you what I made.
Those are the best times when you lose track of time.
Yeah.
Those are like the best moments in life is when you lose track of time.
And I will say, like, the little glittery touches around it are so, like, they're subtle, but they're so stinking cute. You know,
Yeah.
around the picture, around the bucket. I love it.
It's so fun. And then I just have one more item really quick. Because I was like, I couldn't help by showing all the stuff I made. And then I made these door hangers.
Oh, I love those.
With the vintage illustrations.
Those are good images that you chose.
Yeah.
Oh, I love them.
What does that one say? Halloween greeting.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know how to fly. So she looks so like concerned.
Those are adorable.
Those are really cute.
You. Yeah, I had so much fun crafting these, but yeah, this one I was like, oh my god.
I love it. It's beautiful. You did a great job.
Thank you so much. And yeah, those were my items.
I'm so glad you were able to come on, my dear. It was so nice to see you and say hi and talk in person.
Yes, thank you for having me and happy birthday again. So nice to see you and nice to meet you, Brittany.
Thank you. Thank you. And
Happy Halloween, my dear. And so, do you have a sale coming up with Trisha though, or?
Yes. So I have one. Actually, night before my monthly live sale. So I will be having a joint live sale with Sandy and Otto Trisha on Monday, November 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then you'll see me the next day on my channel on Tuesday, November 19th at 5:30 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, my dear. You are somebody that I need to come to Jersey and meet someday. I need to meet you in person.
I know. I need to meet you and hang out with you. I just love watching your videos, Catherine. You're so sweet.
All right, lady. Thank you and happy Halloween. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Okay, so the next person I saw come in was Beth. And then Heather, it looks like you're gonna bring up the rear, okay, my dear? I think you're my last one on the end. We do have a little show stealer right here. He had to be in the video. He doesn't like when I'm over here because I'm talking and ignoring him, you know? Yeah.
It's like, stop the show. It's time for pets.
Exactly. He's like, how dare you? All right. All right. So coming to the stage is, again, our YouTube community is just like epic and wonderful. This is one of the sweetest, most supportive people you will ever meet. I literally cannot say enough good things about this woman, but I have to tell you, she is there for anyone. And she is a busy, busy, busy lady, the amount of stuff she has going on. So I admire her so much, and I'm always amazed by how much she can get done. Please welcome to the stage my friend, Beth. She is a Carolina princess. Hello.
Hey, y'all. Catherine, that was so sweet. Thank you for saying that. Oh my gosh, that was sweet. Thank you.
So how are you this evening, my dear?
Well, we're still up, so we're doing great. I am having the best time. Y'all, I got sticky notes because I've had so much fun that I'm literally writing sticky notes of all the things that are so much fun that you brought to the table tonight. So first of all, Brittany, thank you so much for joining us. We love to be with Catherine, and thank you for having me, Catherine. It's nice to meet you, Brittany. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Here, let me make you the main person and introduce yourself. Tell people where they can find you.
Y'all, I'm the main person right now. Y'all, thank you so much again. It's been so much fun. Again, my sticky notes. I just don't even know what to say. But my name is Beth, and my channel is Carolina Princess, Sweet Treats and Pretties. That's how I got started, was custom treats, moved into furniture, and then into the vintage. And I will tell you, Brittany, we are secret hoarders. So if you start with all these collections, girl, you're
Honey bunny, this is not secret.
that. The rest of us, it's on this side. You cannot see it. Pictures out there and glamorized it. They have names for this clutter core thing, and it looks amazing. On the other side of here, a complete bomb. A complete bomb on the other side of this camera. I don't even want to talk about it. Forget about it. But I just adore Catherine. Y'all just call me anytime. We'll talk about it. We'll just talk about it. I am super excited to show you two quick things. One is a craft that I am much like Kim from Oh My Vintage, in that I love so much what I made. I kept them all. I made them a skin, kept every one of them. So they got nothing last year, but I have 8 buckets. So I had to make these, and I actually made a video of me doing it because I just had to. But I was just obsessed with boo buckets last year. You know, the whole McDonald's bucket. I had the entire city, all my friends. I was like, y'all don't work, so you don't have anything to do but find me these buckets. I need all 4. They were dropping them off at my house. I was like, you can keep the food. I don't want the food. I need the bucket. So I did get all my buckets, but then I was like, you know what? I'm going to make my own buckets. So I did these. I have a video on my YouTube channel. It is Carolina Princess Sweet Treats and Pretties. Sweet Treats and
put it in the
Pretties.
chat. I just put it in the
Thank
chat.
you. Thank you for that. Sweet Treats and Pretties on Instagram. It's just Hot Mess Express, but I have a good time doing it. But I made the little bucket. Now I don't paint. I paint furniture. I change things. Details, not my gig. But I don't think I did too bad for a little person's former teacher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did pretty good. Look at the cat. I just love it. So I started out with this wire, and then I said all my Sunday school words after working with those wires. So I went on to these little chenille glittery, but you got to have glitter. And then I made a Frank.
Oh my God,
I love the Frankensteins. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so he is so sad in his heart. Somebody broke his heart. And so but this one I put buttons on. I got smarter as the day went on. And I did not cut the edge off of him like I did the others because he's got a big forehead and all.
Yeah.
And then the boo ones. Now I put boo on the back of this one.
Oh no. Okay, I love those. Those are cute.
Easy, super easy. The hardest thing was finding little buckets, but go to the garden center. I don't garden, but I did make some of these. They were filled with candy and little crafty paper. I ate the candy and threw away the paper. And my friends got nothing. They got nothing, but I have some great boo buckets. That's just how life goes. I mean, you make it, you keep it. So that's my little craft. That was a crafter's gift fail because I kept it. But I had to, when Katherine mentioned this and graciously invited me, I said, I know exactly what I'm going to bring. Now, I think I know most about this. I have 3, so it has to be a collection. I collect nothing, but except boo buckets now because, they have candy in a different story. I have it that it's 1920s, 1930s, but you guys tell me they are the crate paper nap. I want to see if I can show you. Look at all the anthropomorphic stuff, even the bucket.
Oh,
wow.
These, I have 3 of them. They are in pristine condition. And y'all, I bought some napkins to do a project, and these 3 napkins were stuffed in the middle. They were birthday party napkins is what I thought I was getting.
wow.
So I want to open one because there is something, it's very thin. It is like a crepe paper napkin.
Yeah.
And I have them 20s and 30s, but I saw Anamar Amy was in the chat too. She can help. But they also have, look at the little black cat.
Oh my God.
They have it on every stinking corner.
God, they just don't make stuff like that anymore. They don't put that much detail into them.
So I do have 3. So now I have a collection. But I didn't even know that I had it. And look, even the little mask, y'all. Look at the little mask, the faces on the mask.
Yeah.
So my question is, now if you run the comps on them, they per napkin, they sell for like $15.
Yep.
However, much like my boo buckets and all this stuff over here, I still have it. So the question is this, y'all, how do I make this perfect so that I can use it? I mean, I guess I could put it in a frame, but I don't want to miss all the goodness.
Here's the great part, right? So you have 3, right?
Yeah.
So you can totally do one open like that, half open.
Okay.
Yeah, in the back. And then in the middle, you can put a single napkin with the beautiful front.
Oh, yes. That would be perfect.
Frame it like that.
Right in the center, yeah.
Right in the center as a diamond shape.
Hold on.
Diamond shape.
Oh, hold on, Katherine. You act like I can call. Do you know what time it is here? It is 7 o'clock. My God, diamond shape.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
My
because
Lord.
It says Halloween. Nope. Fold it back up. Fold it all the way up.
I hope you know what? Who I don't hope is in this chat is Kathy Wiseman, because she's gonna give me the HE double hockey stick. Okay, I have this.
So one like that, one that's
Got
all the way folded, one that's all the way folded. Okay, put it in the center so the Halloween is on the top. Put it in like a diamond. Look, it's perfect.
Yes, just like that.
It's
that
perfect.
looks so good.
Yes. Like a little, yes, like a little finagling, and that will frame perfectly. And you can see all the designs.
Okay, because I just didn't want to cut it up. I didn't want to cut it up, but I did want to. I wanted to do something with it because that is awesome.
It's really good. I think you should frame it. I do.
Yeah.
I actually have a Halloween thing that I have framed. I haven't brought it out, I don't think, but yes, frame it in a shadow box. It'd be perfect.
Okay, so Enamor Amy did see that, because I was thinking of her when I did this. And now they say the 20s and 30s. So y'all tell me. I don't know if they are. Do you think that they're that old?
I would say earlier than 50. I would say like 50s and earlier, just based on the cat faces. The illustration styles change over time, and to me, those are 50s or earlier cats. Amy could say differently, but that's so I think 30s could be possible. But it's just the faces is why I think it's 50s or earlier.
Yeah,
because once you get into the 60s, the faces don't look like that.
Yeah, but I imagine my surprise when I thought I had a stack of birthday napkins that truly I was cutting up to decoupage with, and then I was like, oh gosh, these these are aged because of the color.
No.
It was late. Anyway, speaking of birthday napkins, Brittany, happy birthday to you on the 31st.
Thank you so
My
much.
birthday is November 1st. I was born 1:32 in the morning, so I escaped Halloween by an hour and 32 minutes. And my mama tells the story all the time that she went trick-or-treating the night I was born. So yes, I am super excited for us to all have birthdays together. It'll be like in a row. And Catherine, I have to say before I go, my favorite collab, we do a lot of collabs, open collabs, and everybody can participate, which, Halloween collabs and all the things. My favorite collab has probably been Katie's Ephemeral collab challenge. And I had a monstrous Viking uranium bowl that I filled with Halloween ephemera, an orange record, postcards, and all the things. That has to be one of my favorite collabs thus far that we've done in this community.
You will have to share that on your community tab so that when people go subscribe to your channel, they can see that video, because it's probably farther back, because that was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
it was good
so that people can see it.
Yeah, it was good. But thank you so much for inviting me. Happy birthday, ladies. And I know this is y'all's spooky season. I am representing pink today to just celebrate all of those survivors of breast cancer and the support for those going through breast cancer right now. So we had a pink out day today. So thank you so much for inviting me.
And where can people find you next?
Let's see. Sunday, I'm gonna do a little something. We might have a little bit of sale, might have a little bit of chat. I usually do a sale on Thursdays, and Sundays we just chat and have a good time. And then I have videos on Tuesdays. Find me. Yeah, and then come to the shop. I got 2 shops. One in Glen Flora, Texas, and one in Katy, Texas. Now I just opened a new space, and I got some work to do. So that's where I'll be on Saturday.
All right. Thank you so much, my
dear.
Happy Halloween.
Happy birthday and happy Halloween. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Oh my goodness.
She is a ray of sunshine. I love her.
She is. Every single person here is a ray of sunshine.
Everyone
Cindy,
is.
I see you back there, Cindy, my dear. The next person we are bringing up is actually going to be Heather. She beat you in, Cindy, but it's so good to see you. So you'll be next. This woman is so fantastic. I love when I get to hang out with her. You described Beth as a ray of sunshine. I would say that Heather is a bottle of fireworks.
Okay.
She is just absolute joy and energy. She's so dang much fun. And I'm so glad that I got to meet her through YouTube because now she's one of my friends. And I'm so grateful for her. So welcome to the stage, Antique Agenda.
Oh my God.
Hello.
You know what's funny? You're not the first person to call me a firework.
Hey, can you turn your volume up a bit?
Oh shoot. Hold on. Hold on. I got this. There we
There
go.
you go. Yes.
There we go.
Yes. Yes,
Sorry.
perfect. Hi. Okay, let me make you the main person. There you go. Let me make you the main person. Introduce yourself. Tell them all the things.
Hi, friends. I see so many wonderful, familiar names in the chat. But for anybody out there who doesn't know who I am, my name is Heather Elizabeth. I do have a YouTube channel here called Antique Agenda. And I just love Katherine Young. And I'm really glad to meet you, Brittany.
I'm so happy to meet you.
I got to go visit your channel. I was like, I don't know the Davis Manor. I have to go investigate.
Exactly.
Well,
That's
thank
what
you.
this is all about. It's about finding our people.
Yeah.
So where can people find you? You have your sale coming up on Sunday?
I do host a live sale here on YouTube on Sunday nights. It's called the Sunday Night Soiree. And it is 7 p.m. Eastern. It usually is around 2 hours. Sometimes it goes a little over, but I love selling antiques and vintage along with the rest of us, collecting it, finding it, selling it.
And you craft too. You're creative.
I do. Every once in a while, I have a harebrained idea that I decide to try it out.
They're amazing, Brittany. Don't listen to her. All right, what do you got to show us, my dear?
Okay. Well, I just brought a few things. I brought this in honor, just because
She just found this in a video.
Yeah. Katherine said, she's like, oh, bring your new pumpkin. So I was trying to bring things that I hadn't shared before, which is hard. But so I did share finding this one.
Look
but
how big that is.
It's so big, right?
They're usually like small. They're usually like half that size.
Yeah. So I did take this one home. The gal gave me a good deal on it. So did that. And then I stuck the little napkin that I got when I was out with Katherine at the St. Paul show. I got one of the napkins that is very similar to the one Beth showed.
It is. It almost matches. It's so
I
close.
know. It's definitely a compliment to her design for sure. So that lives in there for the moment.
Yes.
So this is my actual like a Halloween antique item. The other things that I'm going to share aren't specifically Halloween, but they lend themselves to Halloween.
Works for me.
Yeah. So I wanted to bring things that you guys hadn't seen. So, oh my gosh, this is so heavy. So things I've got this year. So dude, this is like a bowling ball. It's so darn heavy.
Whoa.
It's a crystal ball, guys. It's a vintage, huge, I think it's like 7-inch diameter, solid, I'm guessing quartz, whatever.
And that you can tell that's crystal because the reflection is upside down.
Yeah.
It isn't glass. The reflection is upside down. That is crystal.
Yeah. It's so heavy.
Wow.
So this is something new that I hadn't shared before that the reason I bought it was for Halloween. So I bought this as an awesome Halloween decor item.
Wow.
And this one I did share in a video. Well, it was in the video. I didn't really share it specifically, but I did show it in passing on a tour. But this I found this year, and it is a beautiful deco print. It's so cool. And my God, if that doesn't look like a witch,
Oh, yes, it does. Gorgeous.
yeah. I
That's
just love,
amazing.
I love the fact that her hat looked so witchy.
Mhm.
She's out there in the snow. You've got the little birds flying around her. Even her shoes have the buckle. So
Mhm.
I'm thinking, you know,
I love her.
a glamorous deco witch. So that
I
I
love her.
bought specifically for Halloween. And then the last thing I wanted to share, um, it's like a crossover from Christmas to Halloween.
Works for me.
And it's an artist made folk art piece. It's not antique. It's in the style of the antique German pieces. Do you guys know what this is?
Mm.
So this is obviously was a Santa Claus, but I thought that he looked like a wizard.
Yeah.
So I decided that this was going to be Halloween decor. But what this is a German candy container design.
Ah.
Where in the antique ones, they would put the candy inside of these Santa pieces. It's so well made. I mean, this is fur trimmed. And I did add the bats on his stuff. But I like finding pieces that might not necessarily be Halloween, but lend themselves to Halloween decor.
I love that.
That's really neat.
Yeah, so I thought I'd share him because I had not showed really that in as Halloween decor yet.
And that's a really cool idea, turning a Santa into a wizard. Like
Yeah.
I don't know why I've never really put that together, but that's a really good idea.
Yeah, so that's what I brought. I mean, I do have I decorated for y'all, but you guys have seen the spider.
Hey, I just got a notification that Antique Agenda published a new video.
It happens.
So everybody be sure to go check out her new video. I'm sure it's fantastic. I'm excited.
It's just
I constantly am messaging Heather my wackadoodle ideas about videos, and I'm like, I don't have enough time to do this.
You know what? I am telling you. I mean, you know this, but it's just you are not only now a friend of mine, but you are a complete mentor for me. I adore you so much. I know you know this, but I'm just going to say to the world that I think you're fantastic. And yeah, I love your ideas on Instagram. And I love your diatribes of, you know, when things are going crazy or
she has definitely gotten an earful of my life. I can tell you that right now. This year has been interesting, and like the thing is, like I'm pretty transparent on YouTube about that. I have some mental health struggles right now and such, but I don't go into why. And Heather gets privy to the why. Oh my goodness, lady. Okay, so people can find you on Sunday.
Yep,
and you just got a new video, right? That just dropped?
I do. I have a little, well, I did it because I was crafting for Amy's upcoming sale. So that's how it happened. So yeah, check it out if you want to see some Christmas stuff. Totally not on the subject, but it's Christmas.
Works for me. Works for me. Okay, lady. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for inviting me.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.
Bye. All right, we have one more person in the back, and this is so exciting because Cindy wasn't sure if she would be able to come on or if she would be late, and so I'm so glad she made it because, okay, well, first of all, if you like St. Patrick's Day, this woman does like St. Patrick's Day like no one else. It's just awesome, and she has, in my opinion, one of the best vintage live sales there is on YouTube. Like it's practically like a community secret how good her live sales are. She just, I don't know, she finds the most fantastic stuff, and she's an artist. So she just has the brain of an artist. She's always thinking of new things. She's really good at marketing, has her own email list. I mean, just all the things. So amazing. So everybody, welcome to the stage, Cindy from Mimi's Treasure Cottage.
Hello, happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween.
And did I hear while I was coming in that it's your birthday on Halloween, Brittany?
Yes, my birthday's on Halloween, and then Catherine is 1 week exactly right after mine.
One
Yep.
week later.
Oh
Yep.
wow, how fun, how fun. Yeah, I just had a birthday, but mine's not. I always, so my birthday parties were almost always Halloween themed because
Me
I
too.
was so close to Halloween.
Me too.
But
I had a
anyway.
lot of Halloween birthdays. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't mind at all. So, but yeah, it's nice to meet you, Brittany. I haven't been over to your channel yet, but I do have to go over and check it out. And
really
thank you, Catherine. You were so kind in your introduction. That was so sweet of you.
Here, well,
Yeah,
thank you, the main person. Tell us all about yourself.
well, St. Patrick's Day is absolutely my passion, and it's because it was my mother's birthday. And so it's kind of near and dear to my heart. And I just started collecting things probably right around the time she passed away. I started, adding, and I think my collection is maybe a little out of control now, but I love it.
It's
But
cool.
I also have an extensive Halloween collection.
You do.
And one of my last 2 videos, I was just going to be right as Heather was leaving, and so I couldn't do it. I don't remember whether it was the very last one or the one before it, that I did a whole, walkthrough of my Halloween display, so that you guys could see what I have. Lots of different things. And I don't know how many of your viewers know that I also have a second channel. You mentioned that I was an artist, but I have a second channel for art, and it's a vlog style thing called Cindy Duncan Arts. And I am actually dropping a video tomorrow, and believe it or not, I actually got some art done. I'm so excited.
Yes.
And it was Halloween themed. So
Nice.
yeah, I was like, yay, yay. So, but yeah, I brought for you tonight a couple of kind of traditional off the wall Halloween stuff, and then some things that are very, very special to me Halloween wise. This first thing, in my video, I had a lot of people ask me about this. I had this display in a little flower frog. And when they asked, I wasn't exactly sure what it was. So I had to come, isn't that funny? I've had it for years and I didn't really even know. I didn't know if it was die cuts or stickers. So I took it out, but it's actually little German scrap. So little die cuts. And I mean, look how tiny they are.
Wow.
They're
Look
just
at the
amazing.
detail in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so,
I love
Brittany,
them.
this is a really good example of Sarah was talking about German die cut pieces. This
Mhm.
would be an extremely rare, like
Wow.
extremely, like, yeah, I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I was thrilled to get it. I also have several Halloween seals, like the old Denison type seals, and then the ones that used to come in the little, well, they were Denison too, I think, but they used to come in the little books and you pop them out. I have several of those. But another one of the things that I love to collect, and I collect them for Halloween, St. Patrick's Day, and Christmas, is cupcake picks. So I have a whole, and what I did with my cupcake picks is I put them in. Now this actually isn't a fully complete thing. This was an old ice cream milkshake mixer. So you see the little mixer thing down on the bottom. So I stuck them in here and I have them on my mantle as part of my Halloween.
That's a great idea.
Display, but I love them. I have more than this. This is just only a smattering.
Something I didn't know I needed. Now I need.
Yeah. But my favorite thing, I told you I brought a couple kind of traditional, those were the traditional things, but the things that I brought that mean the most to me are actually things that my mother made. So very odd and quirky. My mother made this little ghost, and he's tied on there with jute string, and I have him tied on my mantle every year. So she made him, and he's stuffed with this kind of very weird, I don't even know if they make it anymore. Do you see the little teeny weeny pellets?
Yep, I know. Yep, I know exactly what that is. Yeah.
And my mother used to always say, because my dad was an artist, and my mom used to always say that she didn't have a crafty bone in her body. And yet, everything that I'm going to show you from here on out is something that my mother made. So she made this. She made this amazing black cat. which I just love. Now, he used to be tied on both ears with some jute string, but that's since come off. So I had him sitting
He's fun
on
and
my.
quirky. I like him.
He's
Yeah.
very quirky with his little blue eyes. I think he's adorable. And then this one is just crazy weird. I'll explain him to you or her to you in a minute. Wait, there's something weird and yeah, there we go. It's this great witch that my mother made.
Your mother
And,
made
you know,
that?
well, here's the thing. She took it. Let's show it to you this way. She took an old Uncle Fester puppet
What?
and turned it into a witch.
Oh
my gosh.
my goodness.
So she added hair, and you can see the black lines to mean
Yes.
like for wrinkles, and then the big wart on the chin and everything. So she took an old Uncle Fester puppet and made it into this witch that I adore. This is probably out of the three my favorite one.
That's neat.
I love this.
That is really, really neat. That is really cool.
And then she also made quirky, weird, falling apart. It's a straw with some straw on the bottom of it for a broom, and it was hanging in our basement for years and years and years until we moved out. So I display it with my little Uncle Fester. So those are my favorite things. I have more. If you guys watching haven't seen that video, you have to go check it out because I have more. And I think I saw Amy in the chat. Amy's been there and I think she's filmed on it too. But my last video at the Midwest Antique Holiday Mart, I always get their names screwed up, was all about vintage Halloween. So rare and unusual vintage Halloween. And I just did a really slow walkthrough of all the crazy stuff that they had. It's really fun.
Okay, y'all, you have an assignment, class. You have an assignment. You got to go see the vintage Halloween walkthrough. I love it. I love it. Thank you for bringing the handmade pieces. Those are amazing.
So Brittany, tell me, because I just now came in, and maybe there are others like me that are just coming in. Tell me a little bit about your channel, because you're new to me.
Yeah,
and I like to meet new people.
I'm new to YouTube for the most part. I've had my channel maybe a little like a year and a half now, and my entire channel is, well, I would say 90% is Halloween. So I do transition to Christmas just from November to December, and then it's January on is Halloween again.
Oh, exciting.
So you'll catch me decorating for Halloween in January. So it's my thing.
Well, fun. I'm going to have to go find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun. And you get to see the things that they set up. They do an entire haunted house like maze in their basement.
Oh my gosh, really? Wow.
It's really cool. It's really cool. And Cindy, if you haven't seen here, look behind her. She's got animatronics.
Oh, they're all through my house. Yeah.
Oh, I love the one over your left shoulder. That one's cool. Can't hardly see him very well.
Wearing a mask, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Fun. I just went to with my sister last weekend somewhere, and we went to this old hardware store because it was vintage and I mean like old. So cool. But as we walked in, the guy standing behind the counter, and he goes, "The Halloween room's that way." I'm like, okay. So we go to the Halloween room. They had a whole room that was dedicated to Halloween, not to buy. It had animatronic things in it like that, and it had little pressure mats on the floor, and it would say "stand here." And so you'd stand there, and these things would do stuff, and it was just the coolest thing. Your animatronics reminded me of that.
Oh, that's so cool.
It was, if anybody's from Northeast Ohio, it's in Chagrin Falls. It's the old Chagrin Falls hardware store. So very, very, very fun little treat.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to make a trip.
So where can people find you next?
I don't think I have anything really going on other than my video drops tomorrow. I usually drop a video for Mimi's Treasure Cottage over the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. And then my next Wednesday, I'll have another live sale on my channel at 6 p.m. Eastern. And basically, I have enough Christmas to last me from now until July, maybe. So we're going to be doing like straight vintage Christmas all the way through.
Okay.
So yeah, you can join us.
That is awesome. I'm so glad you could come.
Yay! Thanks for inviting me. And
I
it's nice to
still
meet you,
don't
Brittany.
understand why I haven't met you in person yet, and it
I know, we keep
frustrates me.
trying.
It
Well,
frustrates me
we
so much.
tried once.
All right,
too.
my dear. Thank you so much for popping in. I know you
All
were
right,
busy
bye,
tonight, so
guys.
thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're near the end of the evening. And what I think, Brittany, I'll have you show your piece because it's very sentimental and sweet and precious. And what I'm ending on is creepy and weird. So I want to go up and then take it down. Okay. So we're gonna have you feature what you have.
Okay.
And then we'll end with my weird.
Sounds good. So I actually grabbed a couple other little things that I can bunch in one.
Yeah,
little,
absolutely. Yeah.
But I'm gonna start with my favorite item ever. Okay. So when I was, we've talked about this already. My birthday's on Halloween. I've always been obsessed with Halloween. When I was about 10, my mama, I call her mama because I'm from the South, my grandmother, she made me this quilt.
Oh.
And I know this isn't like, something that you can buy or like thrift or whatever. But this is very sentimental to me. And when I was a kid, she also made me matching curtains, which I cannot find. I'm sure they're somewhere in storage, but I just had to show this off. And in case she's watching, Mama, I love it. But yeah, she loved making quilts. My sister's birthday's in December, so she made like a Christmas quilt. Her birthday's not actually on Christmas, but I was always associated with Halloween, and my sister was always kind of associated with Christmas. But anyway, I just wanted to show this adorable quilt. It's in perfect condition still. If it ever starts to rip or tear out, I will retire it, but I actually still use this. I love it.
I love it.
So there's that. And then I wanted to show, since I know a lot of the viewers here are kind of like vintage.
Yes. Yep.
I'm kind of new to like collecting vintage stuff, which all of these 3 items are from my childhood. I didn't buy these or thrift these. These are from like the 90s when I was decorating. So let me just pull them in here. And if you know anything about these items, let me know because I don't know anything. I know they're from the 90s because that's whenever I got them. But this old little witch, she used to like make sound and light up, but she's broken. But let's see if I can see her face. She's got like the cutest witch face.
Oh, she does. She's got a good face.
Look at her little pumpkin.
Cute.
And also, I need this dress for myself. If they make it in adult sizes, I need it. She is so cute. And then these 2 items were always my favorite as a kid.
I love them.
Look at it. And this one still works, actually. Let me see. Look.
Oh, I love it.
When I was a kid, I remember decorating my yard with these. And I always thought this thing was really cool. It doesn't work anymore, but I always put it out in the yard. That's probably why it doesn't work. It probably wasn't meant for being out in the elements. But I always thought it was cool because when you're walking to the house, you get this face. And when you're walking away from the house, you get this face. I always thought that was so cool.
That's awesome.
So these are all from the 90s. I know nothing else about them. There's like nothing on the bottom. I tried doing some research. I couldn't find anything. So, but anyway, these are all my...
You know what? That is the beginning of your vintage Halloween collection. That's all that is.
Yes,
after tonight, right? Awesome. Okay, so I am going to show some things. Now, I was a little bit torn on what to show because, again, like I am the kind of person that if vintage comes into my house, it goes on the screen. So I feel like I had to show things that people haven't seen. So I did pick up some spooky photographs that are pretty fun. So let's see. Okay, put me in the middle. Okay, so first I'm gonna show this old, it's either a Halloween photo or it is a play. And don't worry, y'all, I'm gonna show you a screenshot of it. So I just wanted to show you, like, this is the original, okay? And then I'll show you a screenshot, okay? So you don't have to be squinting, okay? So let's see, present, share screen, select a tab to share. There we go, share. Okay, do you see it?
Yes.
Yep, and so here, let's see. Oh no, what did I do?
Oh no.
Hold on, it's fine. I know how to do things, internet. Okay. I will tell you, some of these costumes are racially insensitive and not okay. I'm not condoning what was done back then. I just find it interesting. So what I will do is I will post these images on my community tab for people to zoom in after the show. If you just want to take a closer look, okay? So I just thought that was creepy and cool. And then this one, oh my goodness. So this photo I got from Ariana at the Withering Cottage. She was not able to join us tonight. She just couldn't. She had things to do. But looks like a normal photo, right? Just normal photo. Wait until we zoom into this. This is really cool. Now, back in the day, there was such a thing as spirit photography where they did double exposures on photos purposely to make them creepy. That is not what this is. This is not spirit photography. This is just a regular photo that was found in an antique store. And I don't know, to me, it really, really looks like there's a spirit, okay? So you see this family, right? But what is that right there? Now let's zoom in. Okay. Do you see that? Look at, and it looks almost like there's fringe, like it's Native American.
Yeah, because at first I thought maybe, oh, it's just like it's that girl right there with like her dress, like it's just like a misprint or something. No, that's like
it's
fringe.
not. It's, and there, you can even tell exactly what kind of blanket garb they're wearing. You can tell the pattern on it. And there's the sleeve with the fringe, and down here's the fringe. And you can see through it. Look, you can see the person through it. And if this was a double exposure, whoever is here would be on top of her as well.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like if this was a double exposure, this person would be on top of her. Okay? And there's no head. But you can kind of see where the head is. You can see it. So I bought this from Ariana. It is one of my absolute prized possessions of all time. I will be buried with this one. And it's a fantastic, very fantastic image. It is not an example of spiritualism photography because I don't think it was actually meant to capture a ghost. I don't think it's a trick. Something happened in this photo.
It's really eerie.
Over that photo. I love this photo. Okay. And then the very last, we are going to tell a bit of a ghost story. So I am a spiritualist person. I am a woo-woo person. I am very connected, very sensitive to things. I do ghost hunting. I do divination work, all the stuff. And I have done a lot of visits to very haunted places specifically for ghost hunting. And one of my favorite places in the whole world is this amazing haunted hotel called the Palmer House in Sauk Center, Minnesota. It's famous. There's like ghost hunter episodes of it. You can watch it on TV, okay? And I've been there many times. And for my 40th birthday, I'm spending the night there with a friend because I love it. I love it there. I love it so much. So I'm going to go and have my spooky experience that I just adore. But years ago, about 10 years ago now, I went there specifically as like a ghost hunt weekend. And we were in the actual room I was sleeping in. And all of a sudden I look at our leader and I say, I think I'm supposed to move. And he goes, well, then move. And so I moved and he traded spots with me. And then all of a sudden in the air, it was like you could see fireflies in the room.
What?
And I've never seen anything like it besides that. Like you could see little sparkles. And what was so interesting was some of the people said they couldn't see it. But yet some of us were like, no, there's fireflies everywhere. There's little sparkles everywhere. Well, I had an actual film camera and I caught it. You can see it in the picture. So let me share my screen again. And you can see what I saw. Share. Okay, so everybody's eyes are closed because it's literally we're in pitch black and I just flashed the camera, okay? Over here is my friend Tim. This is the one who traded places with me. Now watch when we zoom in. Do you see the little sparks?
Yes.
And do you see how they look like they're moving?
Yeah, like you can see like the little tail of them.
Yep. Do you see them?
Yes.
That's
oh my
what
gosh.
I saw with my eyes. Now, mind you, after this, I had to sleep in this room. Okay, so there's that. And then also, I have one more picture from that room. Let's see if I can pull that up. It might open in a different window. Yep, it opened in a different window. So, so how do I do that? I kind of screwed that up. That's okay.
And just to point out though, it's not like those typical orbs that you see, you know, like in pictures. It's like little dots. That's so
And
weird.
they're like moving. You can see the streams of light like they're moving. Yeah. So it's not dust. Dust isn't like self-illuminated like that. Okay, so here's another picture from the room.
Oh yeah, you can see them all up there.
Yep. And there, do you see? See them up there? They're moving. It's like these little sparks of light. And I mean, like that one is like, but I saw these with my eyes. Like I saw the fireflies and I took the picture being like, it'd be cool if I caught this. Now you might say, oh, that's just dust. That's just dust, right? Well, I took a picture in the basement of this place. Mind you, this is like a room people stay in. I took a picture in the basement, okay? And I will show you that. So you can kind of see that, like, if anywhere is going to have dust, it's going to be the basement. This is an unfinished basement in a hotel that's out like 150, 160 years old, okay? So if that is, like, if you're like, nope, you just saw dust, Katherine, you're nuts. Here is the basement. And if you zoom in, it's not there.
No.
And this is where, like, you can see, it's like a dirty basement made with like it's just an old basement. Like it's not there.
Right.
So,
like you would be seeing double the dust.
Yes.
If that was dust, you'd be seeing that down there.
Yes.
That is crazy.
Honey, I love this place. This place is like my home. I can go into the basement of this place. I love the Palmer House. I'm going back for my birthday weekend. I love it so much. So, it's one of my favorite places. So, anyways, so that was my little spooky ending. I didn't want to do that before your amazing pieces because I was like, that's weird.
No, I think you saved the spookiness for last. I love that. Love it.
So, let's see. What do you have coming up, my dear?
So I think I mentioned earlier, we're doing our Halloween party this Saturday. So I'm going to film a little bit of that. And I'm also going to be filming my haunted house walkthrough, which we don't have like a huge haunted house. It's just pretty much just for the Halloween party. It's just like a party favor sort of thing.
It's cool though. It's really cool, y'all. Don't let her talk it down. Don't let her talk
I
it down.
will admit this year, I feel like we have somehow stepped it up. It is really cool. I was going through it today, like doing the final touches, and I'm like, it's scary down here.
Nice.
So I'm going to be posting that within the next week or so. And then we'll be transitioning to Christmas after Halloween. So yeah. Thank you so much for having me as your co-host. This was so much fun. And now I need to start following all these people so I can do some crafts. I need to go look for some napkins and blow molds.
Yep.
And you name
You're
it.
gonna fall down the vintage rabbit hole. Thank you for having a little surprise spooky birthday with me.
Yes.
When I turn the live off, Brittany, you don't have to jump off, just so you know. But yes, thank you. I was like, oh, I want somebody that just is spooky at heart to come on. I love Halloween. It's the season where some of my more like spooky, macabre interests kind of come to the forefront of culture. Somebody put in there, how did you sleep? I slept like a baby. I stay in haunted hotels. Like if I go to different places in the country, I stay in haunted hotels purposefully. I love having experiences. I've had so many experiences. Stuff like that just doesn't scare me. The things that scare me are like humans. What does humans do? Humans are terrifying. Like the paranormal, not scary. So yeah, and I'm gonna try to have a video out this weekend, but it might be late because I'm doing too much as usual. I will have a sale with Miss Pam, who you saw on this channel today, next Friday. Not this one coming up, but the next one. So that's my first sale back since like the Halloween sale. Yeah, so it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So who are you gonna call? Catherine. No, that's true. So okay, I'm gonna tangent just a little. A lot of religions are very like strict and in a box about like paranormal stuff. And they like a lot of families really freak out when there's paranormal stuff happening in their home. They get really scared because their religions say it's a demon or da 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 da. And the point of people who work in the paranormal field is to help people live comfortably in their homes. You know, we'd go in and we'd find out like, no, it's just grandma waking up in the middle of the night and walking through your hallway. You're fine and you're safe. And there's something empowering about giving people the safety and the comfort to be back in their home. I'm weird. I like the creepy stuff to me is not creepy. It is beautiful and magical and whimsical and mysterious. And yeah, it's when you get into the paranormal, it's not so much about the fear factor. It's about asking questions. So thank you everybody who joined us. We had so many people in the chat the whole time, over 50 most of the time. Thank you everybody, and stay creative. Happy Halloween. Bye.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Bye.